And yep, I'm here today with Coach Danny. He's one of the best coaches here at Tom English. If I have to use one word to describe Danny, I would say flexible. Because the academic team, the team loves you so much. I mean, they were so confident when they assign any classes for you, any students for you, even like the teenager or even like adult, like office worker or the businessman. You're very flexible when you can get on well with them really quickly. So flexible, that's the word I would use to coach Danny. Who are listening probably would love to learn more about you. So please say something about you, Coach Danny.
Hi, everyone who is listening. My name is Danny. Vietnamese name is Đừng. I am getting a whopping 30 years old next year. But yeah, it's okay. I am living in Ho Chi Minh City. I have been with Tom English for more than a year now.
Mm-hmm.
I love the students and I love teaching here because it's very flexible and I have certain, how can I say, freedom in the way that I convey, in the way that I hold a class. That's all. Flexible, it's a big word, but I would like to call it acting.
Mm-hmm.
Acting, but then because I've been in the hospitality industry for so long as well, I learned how to cope with people. I learned how to adapt to their way, to their vibe. So I can talk to them, so I can connect to them. And I do the same with my students.
Right.
Everybody has different mindset. Everybody has different ways of studying, learning, of course. So it's the coach's objective to, adapt. You cannot do the same thing. You cannot do the same routine to everyone.
Right. But sometimes like we see that you're very strict. That is the reason why we say, flexible, right? With the student challenge, with the reminder, stuff like that.
If you don't apply a little bit of strictness, they won't listen.
Right.
Everybody has different story backgrounds and their timeline is different. So you have to make them a little bit disciplined because they have a lot of work outside. It's very hard for them to, really stick into their process without a little bit of discipline.
Yeah, that should be the part because nobody wants to be forced to do something but sometimes we have to be disciplined a little bit, but then find a way so that you can make your discipline more interesting for them, more practical for them, because that's what people need. Please share some fun fact or something interesting about you.
Fun fact, I am really obsessed with tattoos and hair dyeing. I may look very presentable, very teacher material right now.
Right.
But I really love to dye my hair, and I really love to have my full body covered in tattoos. But I learned that I have to be balanced, of course. So I make the sacrifice to put that interest a little bit aside. I will get back to it sometimes, but we are teachers. We have to be presentable. We cannot be that side all the time. I don't know, because you are teaching kids as well. It can make a bad influence. Doesn't necessarily so, but sometimes it makes the kids uncomfortable, or it makes the parents uncomfortable, of course. When I retired, maybe I will get a different hair color every year.
Wow.
Every month, of course. I don't know if I have hair.
I've that's a fact, right? I've never dyed my hair, but I am obsessed with tattoo also. Every year I need to go and get a new tattoo on my body.
Wow.
Yeah. So totally I have like 6 on my body right now. And every year I try to think of something to put on my body, and probably this year is gonna be the footprint of my little princess.
Yeah.
So let's talk about tattoo, because a lot of people, they don't really like the people with tattoo. They judge, they criticize when they see anybody, especially teachers with tattoo. So what do you think about doing some, how do I say, specific things that make people like judge you having the tattoo, or doing something weird?
Okay. Judging, for me, is natural. It's really natural. It's a common thing. People do that all the time. Even I, even you, we judge every time. It's a common thing. We cannot blame them for judging. The main thing is that how we react to that judging. If you choose to have like a full body of tattoo or a full set of colored hair, it's your battle and it's your story to fight for what you believe in. You may have like a tattoo, but you're still a very good teacher. You can prove that with your performance. You can prove that with your students' grade. Yeah, your attitude toward the other people.
Yeah. Still remember the first time when I went back to my girlfriend's and my wife now hometown to see them. I have to wear a pretty outfit, very formal outfit, so that my parents-in-law would not see, my body. But now they were all right with that. Even my mom and my dad, they were all right with that one. And even my students, when they see that, they just like, oh, okay, tell me you have tattoo. And oh yeah, I have a lot of tattoo. I love tattoo, actually. Right? So yep, let's dive deeper into our main topic today, which is English journey. So Danny, I would love to learn, how did you start learning English?
Well, I started learning English from third grade, primary school. I think it's the norm in our generation, to start from third grade. But I was lucky enough to have my sister who bought CDs from US, UK singers at that time to play around the house. And I remember singing along the songs, even though I did not know what I was singing about. But then it got into me. I was exposed earlier to English.
Let's talk about the way, one of the methods that you are using and you have been using, which is listening to music, and it's just like got into you without you even notice. So I would say passive listening, because I had a conversation with my student the other day, and we were talking about passive listening. Like every morning when he gets up, he just open like a podcast episode or even like a short news or articles. It's just like listen. He doesn't really care how much he can take in. Just like you didn't even know how English got into you. So do you think passive listening is a useful method for English learner, especially beginner level?
For me, I believe that passive listening is very practical. It's very useful, especially when you are still young. You are a kid. Because right now, a lot of parents, they implement that method to their kids as well. Learning English from a young age without them knowing that they're learning.
Right.
And it proves to be practical. It's proved to be useful, of course. So they plan to bring that method to apply to adults. Sure, it can work, sure. But adults, it's not be as useful as apply to a baby. Because as an adult, you will have a lot, how can I say, focus. You have so many things, distraction. It can be useful if you listen and then you repeat and then you practice.
Right. As long as we can choose the suitable topic that we will listen to, like podcast episode that we are interested in, Maybe, but it takes longer for sure, because like right now we live in the world of distractions. Like we are distracted by so many things around us. We cannot really be present, right? So yeah. So talking about distractions, and I do think that's one of the challenges that people have to face. So what are some of the challenges do you think that people face when they learn a new language?
One of the challenges is that they're afraid to make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
I think so, because nobody wants to make mistakes, of course. That is why they refuse to speak English until they are ready. And they wait, and of course it will slower their progress, of course. So the way to cope with the challenge is to practice. Either way, you have to stick up. You will have to fake it till you make it. Yeah, you don't wait until you're ready. You just practice. Because what is the point of learning English if you do not use it? But then it's also another problem is that our teachers, they do not provide the proper way to make them confident enough for them to talk. For me, myself, I can spot a mistake from my student even before they open their mouth. I can spot. I pay a lot of attention to detail. But then I have to stop myself from pointing that out every time.
Yes.
I let them speak the sentence. I let them say the words. And then maybe later I will fix it. Or I will let one mistake or two slide.
Right.
So that they have the confidence to talk.
Right. Our job as a teacher is to point out the mistakes and to fix them, right? And it's also very important for us to really resist that temptation to fix others. Just like some of my speaking sections, like with a class, I just let people speak. I know that they make a lot of mistakes, but I don't stop every single mistake and fix them, right? I just only focus on the general feedback or even some of the obvious mistakes that they constantly making. So how do you encourage people to speak? You have provided one method previously, giving them structures and vocabulary. So do you have any other ways to encourage people, especially like the beginner level, to speak up, even they will make mistake for sure?
Well, of course, during class, I will always be the leader. I will always be the one who speak English first to encourage them to speak English more. Because I realize whenever I feel too invested in the story, I would use Vietnamese, and then they wouldn't want to use English anymore.
Exactly.
But then some of the small tips that I always tell my students is that to use English in various small ways.
Right.
In daily life. You can either change your phone language to English.
Right.
And narrate your life story. Like when you're cooking, you can say, I am adding salt, I am adding pepper. It's just a short amount of time. But then it has to be constant. You can do it small, you can do it big. The thing is that you have to do it constantly.
Right. Wow, I can see such a simple way of practicing English, because a lot of people overcomplicate learning English. Like, they have to buy a very expensive course, they have to see a very skillful or experienced teacher to learn English, to be able to speak English. But they don't even know that actually they can create an English speaking environment themselves when they are cooking, when they are going to work, when they are sitting here and listening to the podcast right now, right? Oh, what a wonderful method that Coach Danny has just shared. Something like that. That is the way. And I do think it is important for people to start small. It doesn't have to be big as always. Like, you have to be simple first. Make a, baby step first. Just change the language of your phone to English. Label all your everyday items to English so that you can be familiar with English, right? Wow.
And there are a lot more interesting ways to learn English nowadays than our generation before. We have a lot of AI, and they are getting to unbelievable levels.
Right.
And you can practice with them. If you cannot learn English, it's on you. It's on your discipline.
I love that one. If you could not speak English, it's on you.
Yes.
Right? It's on you, not your teachers, not your parents, not your friends, right? Wow. So, Danny, please share with us some of the bad habits that you yourself see in your previous version of yourself, and also the students that you have been interacting with. Some of the bad habits that they have in learning English.
First of all, I like to watch movies. Really like to watch movies. Back then, I watch movie and I make myself believe that I am studying, I am learning English.
Right.
But then I realized that I was paying too much attention to the subtitles, to the Vietnamese subtitles. It could be good, but it also very distracting because you always pay attention to the Vietnamese. It's easy for you. You have to raise your level at some point. Change it to English subtitles or no subtitles at all. That would be. Another thing is I was always obsessed with accents. I love the American accent, so I would always try to mimic the accent. Back then, I was quite afraid to sound weird, to sound not natural. That's why it did take me a lot of time to speak English properly, because I was too afraid I would sound. I think it's one of the bad habits that everyone can have. Accent is what makes you special. You don't have to imitate anyone.
Right.
You just have to pay attention to grammar, vocabulary. Yeah, everybody has an accent. Do not make it sound so pressure. Make a big deal out of it.
Right. I want to just dive deeper right here. Because a lot of people are watching movies and listening to music to learn English. They don't know that is the way to distract their mind by doing something. That is just a beautiful excuse that they make. Actually, when you're listening to music or when you're watching movie, it is just a way of relaxation. You don't really sit on a desk and do the stuff. Really, when you have to be serious with doing so, even when you listen to a podcast, or even you watch a short movies, right? Try to really sit down and then write down something, even when you learn some new words, or even try some shadow method, stuff like that. It could be for fun sometimes, but not all the time. And I was obsessed with accent also. A lot of our students also, they want to have American accent, and they don't want to sound like British. But it's normal. A lot of my friends, or even celebrities that I am following right now, they have both mixed American and British accent, and it's okay. It's totally okay. That's English, right? You don't have to really be strict with one accent. Then you have to follow every word, and you blame yourself when you mispronounce that word to American or even British one, right? So as long as it's English, British, American, Canadian, or even Australian English, it's okay.
Yeah.
Right? Not Vietnamese or even not Indian English. It's good. You have to follow how do I say, the mainstream. Last question for you, Coach Danny. If you could give one piece of advice to all English learners, what would it be?
The fastest way to learn English is to speak it. And the slowest way to learn English is to wait until you're ready. Like I said before, I always want students to speak more.
Right.
Do not be afraid. Do not wait until you're ready. Speak now. You don't have to feel ashamed if you make a mistake. You're learning. Part of learning, part of progressing is making mistakes. You don't have to be so defensive about that, you know? Do not take things too seriously. What I would like to say is that sometimes when you feel like the English language is it's difficult, it is stupid, that's because it is stupid. It's not you, it's the language. It is. Don't take it too seriously, because they're always so complicated in certain aspect. They're much complicated. They don't have to be that way, but it is what it is. It's stupid. Deal with it, you know? You don't have to blame it on you. The language is stupid.
Right. What I can learn from the last message was that don't take anything too seriously. That's what I can see from your sharings from the beginning till now. You have simple ways of practicing English. It doesn't have to be very, how do I say, strict, but then like you instruct people on, practicing like with the daily activities, with some of the daily stuff. Do not take it seriously, right? Right. Enjoy it.
Yeah, you're taking the fun out of it, you know?
Exactly. Enjoy it. It should be a bridge. It should be a bridge to connect people, to learn more about culture, experience, open the circle of your relationship. Even you can understand a piece of information. That should be the main point. So thank you. What a wonderful sharing as always. I love every time that I meet you, Danny.
Wow.
Thank you.
So much.
It is my pleasure.
I just speaking my mind. I hope I don't offend anyone.
I mean, that's a wonderful sharing. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would take a lot of benefits, advantage a lot from our sharing. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
My pleasure.
I hope to see
I hope
you
you have a good one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
See ya. Have a great day, Danny. Thank you.